Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've done a review on this channel because I've kind of taken a break. So let's go ahead and spin the review wheel and see which coaster I will be reviewing in this episode. And it looks like I will be reviewing Gemini at Cedar Point. Gemini is an aerodynamics twin hybrid coaster that opened at Cedar Point back in 1978. It has a height of 125.3 feet, a drop of 118 feet, and a top speed of 60 miles per hour. And the ride is 220 seconds long. This ride has 4 trains with 5 cars per train. The riders are arranged 2 across in 3 rows for a total of 30 riders per train. The restraints are individual old arrow ratcheting lap bars. And Gemini was a very fun roller coaster. It's definitely not in my top, 10, 20. But it is a really good ride. I got to ride both sides on my trip to Cedar Point. And I actually went to Cedar Point twice this summer because it's only 3 hours from my house. So I just drove up there for the day. And all the stats are the exact same on the red side and the blue side of Gemini. Sometimes they don't race and sometimes they do. It's really kind of hit or miss on whether or not you get a good race. It really sometimes the dispatch on one of the sides gets delayed, so you don't really get a race. That happened to me once. But sometimes they're really good and you race a lot. Though despite the fact that each car goes in the same exact direction with the same turns, and one is inside, one is outside, it does affect the speed a little bit because it would definitely irritate that, because the racer at Kings Island goes different directions but the same layout, just mirrored. And without further ado, let's get into the POV of Gemini. Pressed over the loudest lift hill in the world, and you hit the drop, which actually gives some decent airtime in the back row. Then you hit the rough bottom out, and then you rise up into this long drawn out turn, which does pretty much nothing except for give a little bit of laterals, but it doesn't really do much. And then you hit a little drop, which gives some okay airtime in the back row. And then you hit this little bunny hill thing that actually gives really good airtime. And then you rise up and to just keep turning, and eventually you hit another drop, which gives good airtime in the back row. And then you yeet up into another little camelback thingy, and then you drop down into a straight track piece, and then a set of trims, which actually pull pretty hard. And then you just keep turning again. This ride is filled with drawn out turns. And then you drop again, which gives some decent airtime. Then you hit this little bunny hill that actually gives ejector in the back. And then you lift up, hit a set of trims, do this upward helix bouncy thing, and before eventually violently slamming into the brake run. Seriously, this brake run hurts more than Woodstock Express. That's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!